At the Curragh last July, Capri gave Aidan O'Brien his 12th success in Ireland's Premier Classic. And now it has been confirmed that the Dubai duty-free Irish Derby has been rated as the best 3-year-old race in the world in 2017.
Yes, I think it's very deserving. It's an outstanding race. It's our Premier Classic, and it's run on what I think is the best racetrack in Europe.
It's a wonderful race every year. We always think it defines the 3-year-old middle distance horse every year, because they all meet there after maybe the French and the English, probably the Curragh is one of the best, if not the best, and the fairest track in the world. So we always feel it defines the 3-year-old of that generation, because after that the 3-year-olds usually go on and meet older horses, and sometimes 3-year-old can have got a hard enough season up to then, and they often go back after that. So that's the race that really defines them, we think. So sometimes they hold the form and go on and take on the older horse, but some of them don't, you know, which is fair enough. They're only babies at that time of the year, but we think it's the race that defines the 3-year-old middle distance horse of the year at probably the fairest, best track in the world.
Obviously it reflects the standard of racing that we have and the standard of horse in this country, which we all know is very high. So it's only fitting that the Derby should be up there as one of the best races in the world, which it has been in the past. You know, it's traditionally it was a great race when it attracted very often the Epsom Derby winner and then the French Derby winner, and we had some great races over the years. So it's nice to see it back at that level again. And the 1.5 miles of the Derby, it's a very straightforward track. There are no difficulties with it. It's invariably you get a straight, fair race. No hard luck stories. You don't hear anybody saying, you know, the horse didn't come down the hill or he didn't do this, he didn't do that you might hear at Epsom. You don't get many horses beaten with an excuse there.
It's unique, and I think it's the soil is second to none. It never gets really firm and rarely gets heavy, so it's a great surface to race on. It's been raced on since 1750, and it stood the test of time. And I actually thought last year it actually rode better than ever, and so lots to look forward to.
Dubai Duty Free is now a name synonymous with the Irish Derby, and it's an association going back 9 years.
We're just so incredibly lucky and privileged really to have such a man as Colin McLaughlin and Dubai Duty Free to sponsor and host it and entertain everybody and when the race is run. But it's a world-renowned company, and I just say we're just so lucky, and like to have Colin there year in, year out is extra special, and it adds a massive part to it.
And it's very much appreciated by people in the industry, their continued and ongoing sponsorship, and long may it last.